Everybody, socalthero here. Welcome back to another video of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. In this one, we are going to continue our around the world trip. We are still here over in Amsterdam, and we are heading over to Paris, France today is where our flight's going to be taking us. So we're going to be heading down south and a little to the west, making our way to where I'm trying to see my next bucket list item that I want to see, which is the city of Barcelona. So we're gonna be departing out on 87 left. That is, oh, actually that's my cargo stuff. That was so I could get fuel in the aircraft. It is, let's see, it's been a little while since I've flown it, but 37 left should be right behind us. And of course I can't see the map now. I guess we'll just have to get on board and do it that way. Plane configuration is not correct. As always, it gave me this, it reset itself and it's not set up correctly. So as you can see, I just got my parents today and the imaginary girlfriend, or my sister and no imaginary girlfriend, I guess. I don't know. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove those pins and start getting the aircraft set up here. I have not started the aircraft yet, so it should go over pretty well. There we go. Get rid of that for now. Let's go ahead and turn on our speed bugs. There we go. And we're going to start getting our setup here. Yep. Confirm the fuel. And I need to load the flight plan into the avionics here just because. Where's it at? There we go. It's not going to be in there automatically. And now it is in there. Takeoff data, that's new. I don't think I've seen that. Oh, that's cool. Good to know. Well, I got the information in on the flight plan here. Procedure and our approach. We're going to be arriving. I don't think that's right. I think it's 27. Of course, it's not in there. That's great. Well, it is what it is. We'll figure that out as I get there. That's oh, you know what? Maybe I got to do by runway. It's 27 right. 27 right. There it is. And what is the approach? I think it starts with an M. 9E. Some weird names here. Oh. What about MOPIL? That's not in there either. EI9E. Well, we're going to go with J just because it's there. All right. So we got our arrival. We got our approach. Everything should be good there. And then I need to set up my screens because obviously I like them a certain way. But first, let's get some oxygen in here. It'd be nice to have some air in the aircraft and we're not dying. Let's go ahead and zoom in. So yeah, runway 27 is right behind us. So it's going to be, or 18L, 27 is where we're landing. But yeah, 27 is right behind us to make it an easy takeoff here. I want my traffic over there so I can see if there's any aircraft nearby. There we go. And then we need to put the map up on this side as well. Funny, I haven't played in a while, so I am going to be a little rusty here. Whoops. Yeah, we're close enough to the runway. We'll go ahead and get that going too. Go ahead and turn on the strobe lights so they know we're going to fire the aircraft up. Fuel pump is on. Is it not on? Am I forgetting something? No, it should be on. Okay, parking brake's on. All right, so Gonna start firing up the aircraft. I have not set an altitude yet. Gonna be flying. What does Simbrief want us at? They want us at 31,000 feet. That's not happening. We're gonna go to, man, I am rusty. I was like, where's the altitude reading coming out at? That's how rusty I am right now. It has been a couple months. We'll go to 23,000 feet. There we go. I need some lights down here too. Isn't the lights? There they are. Give me a little bit of lighting here. Let's see. I'm trying to remember everything here. Nav on, flight director, flight level control mode, which I believe that's how it is flight level control. That's probably wrong. And then I'll worry about auto throttle when I get up. Let's make sure we got our landing lights on. It is kind of cold out, so let's go ahead and start getting the ice protection on here as well. And we'll turn on our ice lights so they know we're good to go. Take off emergency battery. What? I don't know what that is. Batteries are all on. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and release the parking brake. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and, man, it doesn't feel like I got lights on. Yeah, the lights are on, but man, you would not think it looking at it. Oh, we got a big ass aircraft coming over here too. Oh, we got two. Okay, we got an Airbus right behind him. How'd I know it was an Airbus? Because it says it on the side. I would not have known otherwise. Fully wrapped myself out there. Man, we're starting to get ice on the windshield already too. What the hell is that all about? Interesting. Oh, looks like he's going out on the same runway as us. We're just gonna follow our traffic here. Oh, this is not our runway. He's going to a different runway. Okay. I thought we were getting onto the runway here, so I was getting ready to move. Let's go ahead and set flaps. Take off. Got me going. Oh, crap. I'm lost. Sorry. I have to cross the runway. I'm an idiot. I was about to cut that dude too. Yep, totally professional here. Totally know what I'm doing. If you're new here, obviously I'm joking. That is pretty egregious the way I'm taxiing right now. Alright, so we're going to continue to follow this guy out right now. I feel like they've added some stuff to the aircraft. It does not seem like everything's the same as it typically typically would be. Oh, wow. Look at those landing lights. A lot better than mine. Mine are pretty much non-existent. Alright, we're going to line up and wait here. Actually, we're going to line up behind him because it looks like he's going to take off pretty quickly. Off. There we go. Alright, we'll kind of just coast back here a little bit. Kind of coast up to our takeoff point. Because it looks like... Oh, maybe he is taking off. Oh yeah, he's up. Okay. Just wait here for a second and give him a little bit of distance before we take off. Make sure nobody's crossing like I think nobody is, because they seem to be parting us out of here all the same. Still see his trail there, so I don't want to take off just yet. Let me set the brake. Is traffic even showing him? Traffic's not even showing him. Okay. What the hell? Oh, look at this. Oh, that's nice. Somebody just drove right through me. That's my immersion. Alright, guess we're going to be number 3 instead. Make sure nobody else is taking off here. Oh, it's only half a plane, too. That's interesting. Alright, he's up. We're going to go ahead and take off too. We'll get traffic alerts once we get up in the air here. Oh, we are up. Positive brake, you're up. Flaps back in so we get some speed. Alright, all of my maps are zoomed in, which is not something I typically like to do. Have one zoomed out so I can see what's going on the flight plan. Alright, let's start making our turn. Alright, we are done here. We are on our way to Paris. We will be flying over Brussels as well, so hopefully there's something to see from that high up in the air. There's been a little bit of a delay since the last recording of this. And this video, which is actually being recorded the Monday the last video came out, so it's only like about a week old from the upload date to when I recorded it. There's going to be a lot of stuff to talk about, but I will talk about it later on in the flight. If you watch my American Truck Simulator videos, I'm going to be talking about that as well in there. But, oh, I need to go to the right. But if you don't watch Truck Sim or you don't watch Flight Simulator, you should get the details either way. And updates on personal life stuff here. The Netherlands, it was fun. Time is not live, but weather is for here too, which is nice. Not having to fly in snowy conditions or rain or anything like that, which is kind of rare for this area, I'm told. So, good day to be flying. There you go. Let's get us back on track. And I'm gonna go ahead and set the autopilot. And we're going to set the auto throttle. Let the plane do its thing here. I want to see something here. So the reason I selected flight level control is I was told that, at least I believe that's what that is. You guys will correct me, I'm sure, because I'm pretty sure I'm wrong. But I did receive a comment. In fact, let me look. I saved it on my Discord, so I could remember to thank that person. Let's see. Where is it? Here it is. Let me open it in the browser. Damn, that's small. JB324, thank you for the comment regarding the flight level change to climb. That's what it is, not control change. And vertical speed is to be used when you're descending. This ensures you don't stall and also keeps you at 5, so you climb at the best rate without having to keep adjusting. Awesome. I do read the comments like I mentioned to you guys in the past, and that was one of the ones I saw, and thank you for schooling me on that. Hopefully I do better going forward, so I know how to fly the plane correctly. And of course there is, if you guys have seen in previous comments, there is a Vision Jet pilot that flies these IRL. That's commented in my videos as well, which is really cool. That's his job, is to fly these, and he's been schooling me on this stuff too. But yeah, looks like it's working as I was told it would. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave the plane for now on autopilot. I'll catch back up with you guys when we get closer to landing in Paris, France, and go over some personal stuff going on in my life as we make our approach and our descent. But for now, I need to grab dinner, and yeah, see you guys when we get there. Guys, we are back, and I am a lot closer than I thought to the runway, so I'm actually gonna have to set up for the approach here, because I am way over the target. I'm gonna start slowing down the aircraft here. We're gonna probably have to go around just for one time here to get low enough, so we're gonna go ahead and turn off the autopilot. I know this is not something I normally would do as we are landing, but I need to start making my way down here to the desired altitude level, which is 5,000 feet. Drag this instead. There we go. We're actually going to have to circle around here. And let's put us in approach. Oh, no, not autopilot. Approach mode. I don't need vertical speed because I am going to have to descend on my own here. So yeah, we are over Paris, France already. The block time for this was an hour and a half to get here, and we are pretty much here already, and it's only been about an hour into the flight. I had to use the restroom, and I also had to eat my dinner, so I was like, okay, I should have a little bit of time, and I got back, and I'm like, oh, we're turning and already descending. Wow. So I'm going to be kind of circling back here and descending at the same time, just to try to get down low enough, which I guess that works out for us because I can talk a little bit about the stuff I wanted to talk about earlier. So yeah, first things first, I just want to thank all of you guys for those who reached out in the comments and asked how I was doing when the Los Angeles fires were going on. They They were pretty interesting to say the least. I thank you again for reaching out. I am lucky and fortunate enough to where they weren't close to me. I live about an hour and a half outside of Los Angeles, like in between Los Angeles and San Diego, so I didn't have to worry too much on my end as far as fires go. Although, as I mentioned in the community tab, there was a fire that broke out near me. Actually, I had two. There was one that broke out near me that was due to some homeless people lighting it, trying to stay warm. And it caught some brush and started a fire, and the fire department got that out right away. And then about 2 weeks later, I want to say, there was another fire that was actually across the freeway from where I live, next to a freeway almost. And there was another fire that was across the freeway that it was a structure fire. Somebody's home caught on fire. And it started to get real bad because it was out in a field, so it started to hit brush. But luckily, the local fire department took care of that one, too. I need to descend at a better rate here. Like, this is... 1,700 feet is pretty fast on a descent, but I need to get low here. Still at only 19,000 feet, so I'm trying to drop this plane a bit. Whoa, all the instrument lights turned on again. Maybe because of the sunrise. It's thinking that it's dark even though we're flying towards the sun. Let me kind of go to the left here so I can have more room to turn around and line up correctly. But yeah, thank you guys for reaching out and asking about that. As I said, I was nowhere near the fires. Unfortunately, and this is another reason why I pre-record just in case something happens. Due to the fires, the local electrical company out here, or electricity company, it's Edison, was shutting off power to certain areas because they had overhead lines that if the winds blew hard enough, it could have snapped them and they would have dropped to the ground, like in the middle of the mountains and whatnot. And if it was a live power or a live wire with power running to it, it could easily arc and start a brush fire somewhere else. So they were shutting off power to many people just to be on the safe side. There was a lot of angry people. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I was one too when they were doing it, because like they shut off. The town I live in is about 100,000 people. Hard to say town and then 100,000 people right behind it. More like a city, but where I live, the entire city was shut off of electricity, so stoplights weren't working and whatnot, and there's a lot of pissed off people because we went 4 days without electricity due to precautions of heavy winds, and in the area there was no winds whatsoever by us, but I guess where the lines are that run to power our area, there was a lot of wind in their overhead lines, so they were just taking precautions so they couldn't get sued in case they started a fire that ended up burning some more homes down. So like, I get it from their perspective, they're trying to protect themselves and trying not to start another fire somewhere else, but at the same time too, a lot of people were inconvenienced not having power for 4 days. I mean, I was too. I just found other ways to entertain myself, and luckily the city next to me had power, so like I'd go out to dinner after work because my work had power, and I would just charge a power bank and my cell phone and all my other gadgets and eat dinner and hang out there for a while till I had to come back home, and it was just pitch black in my community that I live in, which was pretty eerie to come back to because not many people had candles like I did or flashlights or anything on, so it was just pitch black here. It looked like something out of like an apocalypse movie. Alright, we're starting to get a lot lower here now, so I'm at 14,000 feet, still descending, so we're turning around right now to get back on our approach line here. Looks like there's a bunch of traffic around me too, according to the traffic radar, but it is what it is. They didn't have any regard for me when I was taking off here. Oh, we're at 3,000 feet per minute. That's a little aggressive. All right, there's the line. Alright, glide slope is starting to pick us up. Alright, we're starting to get it at the correct level here for the glide slope, so that's good. Starting to make up for that difference of being too high up. There we go. And we gotta bank this way again, according to the line. I have no idea where the airport is. I'm just like eyeballing it here right now. I'm assuming it's on my horizon right there is what I'm assuming is the runway, but I'm not sure. Alright, we need to be back in approach mode. Okay, that's not gonna work. There we go. Whoops. I think I just kicked that off. Oh, no glide slope. Okay. That's weird. It was there a second ago. Oh, well. But, yeah, just want to say thank you guys for reaching out and making sure I'm okay and with your concerns. Really do appreciate it. The person that in my family that's closest to it was my cousin and my mother. My mother lives in Orange County, but she's got she had it pretty easy too. She never lost power, and she didn't have to deal with the bad air quality because the way the direction the winds were blowing, it was blowing all the smoke out towards the ocean. So air quality wise, it was no different than it normally would be being in Los Angeles, which is terrible as it is, and being in Southern California in general. But outside of that, I got very lucky in regards to the fire, and I feel really bad for the people that were involved, because I know a lot of people lost their homes, and they're not as fortunate as others to be able to just rebuild their home. Like, people don't understand, not just celebrities and actors and athletes and whatnot live up there. There's everyday people that live up there too, because their parents or their grandparents bought a house back in the early 1900s for like $40,000, and it's worth like $8 million now. Like, that was a lot of people's source of income or retirement, and it just got completely destroyed, which is real unfortunate. Now I just realized I didn't look at the airport info, and I'm pretty sure the runway is on the opposite side of where I'm landing. At least I think it is. No, maybe not. Oh yeah, it is. Like I'm gonna go forward or go past it and then turn back around, it looks like, based on the map. I'm gonna zoom in here a bit so I can see. So yeah, there was that, and again, thank you guys for reaching out. There is some other stuff too. Oh yeah, so one other thing with health-wise, there's some other stuff I want to discuss too, but I need to save it because I plan on recording about like 4 or 5 videos of Microsoft Flight Sim, so I want to have some other topics to discuss here too, which isn't much. But the other thing I'll discuss is my health too. After I got done finishing the recording of the last video, very luckily that my roommate's kid was home. I was eating strawberries, and one went down the wrong hole and got stuck and actually cut off my breathing supply. So I was really choking, and luckily he heard it and ran upstairs and was like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Nah." Like, I'm pointing at my back like, "I need you to hit this out of me." And luckily he was here to be able to do it. I've seen on the internet since then, like, you can give yourself a Heimlich maneuver just by using a chair, but I didn't know that at the time. So it's a good bit of little information if you guys ever start choking. You can use the chair to try to get rid of it if you're home alone and clear your airway. But yeah, that was pretty scary too, to say the least. I looked at my watch. It took about 2 minutes to get it dislodged and to clear my airway. So that was a long time for me not being able to breathe. And of course, when it's going on, you're trying to think like, don't panic, but you're panicking. It's inevitable. You're just like, oh man, something's wrong. I'm not gonna make it. Like, I can't breathe. What are we gonna do? Like, I was about 5 seconds away from calling 911 on an ambulance to send somebody, but got real lucky there, I must say. Like I said, I'm glad he was home to be able to help me out, keep me from dying. Oh, there we go. Glide slope finally got me here. Maybe we are coming this way? I don't know. It feels real weird that the localizer is... Like, I'm looking at the map. I shouldn't be doing this. I should be concentrating ahead of me. But it looks like I fly over it here, and then I gotta make a 180 and come back. Like, it almost looks like I'm over the airport already, which we definitely are not. It must be ahead of me, and I'm just reading the map wrong. Because it says 27... Oh, wait. It says H27R. That must be another way into here. I thought... Or IG27R. I thought that was the runway. Okay, no, we're good. Still haven't seen the airport, but it's coming up here. It's been a while since I hand flew a aircraft from 20,000 feet, so that's pretty interesting too. I haven't deployed any flaps yet. I don't have my landing gear down just yet either, because I don't want to go too slow. Just letting the plane slow down on its own here without the need of flaps or anything like that. I really want to get eyes on the runway though. With this fog and haze over Paris, it's kind of hard to tell. It's starting to render in though, because I'm starting to get the stutters. There they go. Out over this farmland, it must be loading up Paris, France right now. Here. Now we just hit this mark, so now we need to get down to 1,900 feet. And then 2 minutes after that, we will be landing apparently. So we're going to start descending right now. Just ever so slightly, because the glide slope is saying we're going a little too aggressive. But yeah, I had those two things going on that I wanted to share with you guys. And on American Truck Simulator, I'll share it too. So if you guys don't watch Flight Sim, then obviously you're not going to hear it here. But if you do and you don't watch American Truck Simulator, I'm going to pretty much say the same thing over there too, and kind of share my experience. Let's see here. I'm still descending. Not sure where we're supposed to taxi. I would pull up the chart and look, as I'm doing it right now. That's the flight details. That's the fuel, I can't change that. LFPG, yep, that's where I'm going. Just look at this real quick and see if I can see parking. Okay. Alright, that's what terminals. I have no idea. Okay. I haven't been flying in the air long enough to where I can check to see which chart I should be looking at and go based off of that. No, the next checkpoint says I should be at 1,900 feet. I'm at 26 and the glide slope is saying I'm too high or I'm too low now. Let me go ahead and raise back up here. Was that a light? I think I might have just saw an airport beacon light. Not 100% sure. It looked like it was over there though. Not seeing anything. Alright. It says we're a minute and now, okay, a minute 12 out from this waypoint. I'm gonna go ahead and increase power a bit, and I'm gonna lower the landing gear, because the next spot should be the runway. Make sure landing gear is down. This is good. I'm gonna pull back power just a little bit. Right. I don't see a damn thing here. Now we're too high. I feel like that got aggressive and changed real quick. Alright, we're gonna cut back power. I'm gonna deploy first level of flap. I'm sure they're iced over, so I can't deploy anymore. Still looking for visual of the runway. Doing a lot of instrument flying right now. What the hell is it? I'm seeing farms. Yeah, I don't see it at all. What the hell? It should be dead ahead. We'll get back on the localizer here a little bit better. This isn't too low. Alright, so the runway should be in front of me here somewhere. I still do not see it though. I am way too low according to them. And I'm losing a lot of power. I need to get... Yeah, I know we're about to stall. I'm trying to crank it up right now so we don't stall out. This is almost as bad as when I flew into Greenland. I had to circle around and hit the approach again because it was so foggy. I couldn't see a damn thing. Is that the airport? Let's see. Yeah, that looks like a runway right in front of me. I am way too high according to this too.
500.
500 call out. We're going to be diving in here. back on the glide slope. Man, that was hard to see. Holy cow. At least I found it though. Got some more power. We are definitely dive bombing in it. Yeah, I know.
Sink rate.
I know.
Pull up. Pull up.
Yeah, I'm
Pull
not
up.
trying to do this.
Pull up.
Build the power. Floating. Oh, flaps are completely iced over. Yep. Alright, we are down. These brakes. Holy cow. Oh, well, that was kind of scary. That's not how I expected to get back into flight sim here and learning the ropes. That's for damn sure. All right, where am I supposed to taxi? Let's go ahead and kill the landing light and the ice lights. Keep everything else on. Oh, this is Paris, France, huh? This is some real crummy weather. I don't think we'll be able to fly around and any points of interest. I'm just gonna kind of... Oh, I guess there's a few over there. Turn that off so I don't get the taxiway marker. Just clean up the aircraft a little bit more. Throw that out again. I'll have to look for the landmarks when there's a little bit of a clearer day here, hopefully. That light not set. Yeah, I know. We don't have a flight plan in there anymore, so the system's bugging out going, what are you doing? Not sure where I'm supposed to taxi to. Looks like we're gonna cross the runway though. See another plane. It's a little bit of a bigger plane out there. Check for traffic because I'm not using ATC. Looks as good as it can be. Hard to tell with all this fog. Alright, we successfully crossed the runway. I'm looking for just hangars so I can park our plane. That looks like terminals over there, and where that Airbus is going, I'm assuming that's where the terminals are for commercial flights. Which is not where this would go. Oh, there's a hangar over there. I mean, obviously that's for like in the Airbus too because of how big it is, but actually there's a small one over there. That's interesting. What is that? Oh, that's cool. It must be the freeway or the highway here in Paris, and it goes right underneath the taxiways for the airport. That's really neat. I like that. That's different. I'm sure there's other airports like that, and you can tell I haven't been to any of them because I'm just like, oh, look at that. Looking down like in that cartoon. What are those? Whoa, what? Speaking of what are those? What was that? Like a chunk of the taxiway missing. Like I hit a speed bump. Yeah, so those are terminals over there, I'm assuming. Yeah, that's definitely a terminal there too. But I'm not trying to take off. I'm just trying to get off this taxiway before I get killed by one of these AI. Hey, that's got a livery. What livery is that? Huh. Not sure what that is. Pretty cool though. Different. Oh, there's a plane right there. Oh wait, is that little hangars and or little planes? Nope, that's a parking lot. Okay. Well, might end up taxiing to one of the terminals because I'm not really seeing anywhere to. I know cabin life not set. It's okay. I'm trying to find a parking spot right now, and this is what it's gonna be. Is I'm just gonna make one up right next to this terminal. Actually, we'll pull in like this guy. ATC's like, what the hell are you doing, dude? You're not even supposed to be over here. When we take off, we'll be in the right spot. I always try to pick the right spot. There's that one time, but it kind of wasn't my fault. That's where the game placed me. Alright, you got parking brake set. Power is cut. Go ahead and remove that just for a second. Come on. Get to the switch. There we go. The air supply. Turn off the strobe lights so they know the plane is shutting down. There we go. Okay. Go ahead and put the pins in. We'll start deboarding here. And when I started at the game, I was having a hard time remembering how to move on the aircraft too. I was like, oh man. No need to check my my landing gear and whatnot. That was as god awful of trying to find the runway was. That was actually a pretty smooth landing on my part, if I do say so myself. I guess the weather's not too bad. We could try to see if we could see anything. Come on. Trying to put the chocks on there. Let everybody get their luggage. Let's not close the door. Alright, so I'm in the aircraft. If I remember right, I have to do this in order to see anything. Let's go to the showcase, and if I hit the minus tab, does it let me see stuff? Yes, it does. Okay. I'm gonna go over here. We'll see what these landmarks are. I'll probably take some photos for my scrapbook too that I keep of this around the world trip I've been doing. Let's get rid of this just in case we take some. So, airport is way over there. Be cool to see the Eiffel Tower. I'm wondering if one of these is the Eiffel Tower. The way the game's stuttering, I'm assuming something of that nature is over here. Like, it has a lot of detail to it. That's a pretty cool country road. I bet you it's that over there. That one thing. Alright, let me head over to these landmarks, and then I'll rejoin with you guys here. If I can edit this out and make the video shorter. Alright, we're coming up to the first thing here, which is Stade de France, I believe is what that is saying. Looks like it's a an arena, maybe. Oh yeah, the football arena. That's pretty cool. And I must have landed at the wrong airport to be near landmarks, because I flew over an airport trying to get to here. Why is my controller vibrating? I think there's a plane that's taxiing into mine right now. my using my Xbox One controller, and I feel it vibrating like I'm getting hit by something. That's probably what that is. See what we got over here. We got a lot of stuff over here, and then there's another cluster of stuff over there too. Sacre-Cœur. Oh, I know where this is. If you guys have seen John Wick 4, you'll know exactly what this is. There are the stairs. Yep. I know exactly what this is. Scrapbook. That is where the final scene in John Wick 4 is filmed. These are actually stairs, and this is where they had the duel. It's right here. That's pretty cool to see. Oh, medic's jumping on OCRP, it looks like. And then we got some other stuff over here. This is pretty cool. The Notre Dame de Paris Cathedral. Oh man, yeah, I know. Luxembourg Palace. Louvre Museum. Oh, there's a lot of stuff over here. I haven't seen the Eiffel Tower yet, but who knows? That might be in a different spot. This is pretty cool. Here's the museum. Man, this thing is big. Look at this. Holy cow. The big museum. It's so cool. It's right on the waterway here, too. Place de la Concorde, I believe is how that's pronounced. I don't speak French, so I have no idea. Oh, that's pretty cool. Huh. Kind of reminds me of called in DC. What is this? Grand S.A. Polaris? Wow, that's a beautiful looking building. Wow. One thing I mean, oh, there it is, Eiffel Tower. Yeah, there we go. We got a terrible picture with this weather, but I gotta turn that all off. I want to take a picture of this too. That's pretty cool. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty cool to see. And what is this? Is that Socalthero? Okay. Interesting. But yeah, the thing I was going to mention is that I wish American architecture was as unique. I mean, there's some things that are pretty unique for us, but not all of it is like appealing. Like if you look at the stuff, you see it, you go, there's no other building like that in the world, so it's easy to identify. I mean, there's a pretty broad context with the Eiffel Tower, but the Eiffel Tower being one of them. I mean, there's one obviously in Las Vegas, but it's neither here or there. Like a couple more soccer fields. Oh, that's pretty cool. It's even got the team on there. Paris Saint-Germain. I'm not going to fly all the way out there for one. There's a good batch of them over here, and there's a lot over there too. Being that it's Paris, France, though, I'm not shocked by any means to have multiple points of interest here. I look forward to going back and doing an America tour of just the United States and landmarks in the future, and seeing it in this sim or whatever the next sim is, and all the detail that's been added to places like Washington D.C. where I've already been, but the difference between 2020 and 2024. Grand Arch de la Défense, I believe is what that is saying there. Wow, there's a lot here. CNIT, NG, Society General Complex. Holy cow. Okay, there's a lot here. See, like, this is what I mean. That is a very beautiful, unique architecture building right there with those three buildings. Like, that's something that's going to stand out to you. Oh, okay, I know what this is. I've definitely seen this in movies. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Oh, and then this is right next to it. Is this something too? Oh, what is this? NG, okay. Some sort of business tower. Kind of reminds me building I've seen in a movie. I wonder if it's this. Maybe I've seen this in a movie. And there's a lot over here. Like going over to downtown LA with all the different core defense. Yeah, with all the different buildings. No wonder I was getting stutters. Look at all this stuff it has to load in. Wow, there's some really unique buildings over here. This is what I'm talking about. Like, look at this. You just look at it and go, yeah, that's definitely in France. There's no other like it. Yeah, it's not something you're gonna see anywhere else. Okay, that's where I've been already. And then I kind of went off to the right as soon as I saw Eiffel Tower, I got really excited because that's what I was hoping to see here, which is right there. Active Princess. The other thing, state going beyond. Oh, okay, that's where I was already. I think, anyways. Let's see, Luxembourg Palace. I've heard of that. That's definitely something I heard of. So we do need to go over this way. Oh, Eiffel Tower too. Oh, see, oh yeah, I know where this is too. I remember this. In fact, that was in the John Wick movie too. Yeah, look at all this. This is so cool to see. Just to see in person. Oh yeah, that's the stuff I've seen already. So I need to go this way. That's Invaladias. I'm totally chopping that up. That's definitely not the right pronunciation or right way to say that. Still haven't even made it to the Luxembourg Palace, and I'm pretty sure I know what that is too. Okay, that's pretty cool. I would say that's kind of like American architecture right there. It's kind of dull, but it is what it is. This is cool to see. Yeah, I definitely know this. This is pretty cool. Yeah, what else do we got? Okay. Oh yeah, I know where this is. I forget which movie it was. It's funny, I gotta reference movies because all these buildings and all these landmarks I know are from watching movies. Here we go. I definitely seen this before. This is the Notre Dame Cathedral. Let's get it from up here. Yep, that's pretty spot on. I need a picture. I wish the clouds weren't so ugly. I could change the weather, but I'd rather not. I'd rather it be authentic from when I'm here. That's a little far away. I'm not trying to go all the way out there. Get a picture of this because I didn't grab one when I was flying overhead. There we go. Cool. All right, let's get back to the airport. And guys, that's going to do it for this video of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Let me know what you thought of it down in the comments below. It's nice to see a plane's not in me like I thought. Let me see here. Oh man, yeah, it's trying to load everything back in again. All right, well, it is what it is. But anyways, guys, thanks again for watching. In the next video, I'll go over the some of the other stuff I wanted to talk about too. One of them is GTA. I know a lot of you guys like GTA stuff, so I've kind of gotten back into the swing of things with vehicle dev stuff, so a little bit to talk about with that too. But anyways, guys, thanks again for watching, and until next time, take care.